starting these at the end of my driveway because we don't know where else to start them.
Pretty much.
I don't like putting mine in the grass because when you turn them on, it kicks up a lot of dust.
Yes.
And it gets inside the motors and shafts, and those motors there, they're brushless, and it can be, I won't say expensive, but it could, with no parts available nowadays, it could be a while.
It could be a little bit, yes. Okay. Now on the Autel, actually maybe we should walk back there just a little bit because I can still keep an eye on it as it takes off. But it's getting the
Well, we can start back here if you want to.
Yeah. But it's getting shade though, because I don't think I can see it well, but I don't think the camera's going to pick it up.
You want me to take a picture of all that?
Sure, you can.
Oh. I don't even know if you can pick it up.
Okay. Well.
Remote control and the aircraft disconnected.
There we go. Now it's connected. But right here, down below. Uh-oh. Did you kick off?
No, it just
Okay.
light.
Now down below on the Autel, it has a screen that you can actually, if you don't have a phone, there's a little button on the side display. You can actually click it, and you can just fly directly from your controller. You don't need a phone.
Is this screen better in bright sun?
Yes, it is better in bright sun. Yes. In fact, your camera might even be able to pick it up between the two right now.
Oh, I can see it. You know,
Yeah, big difference.
This is darker on my
Yeah,
camera
yeah.
compared to this.
Yes. So now I'm going to switch it back to telemetry, which tells me how much battery life I have. Now I was flying a little bit earlier for about 10 minutes. I still have 95% battery life on it. And GPS, I'm very good because I have, you know, so many bars, and it's fantastic. I mean, it's this can fly. It says 40 minutes. Honestly, it can fly for about 30 minutes. Just give it a second.
They're all like that. Mine's like that. Mine says battery life's like 28 minutes or something.
Yeah.
I've never really pushed it, but I'm going to say on the safe side 20 minutes, and I'm heading home.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And if it's windy out or anything like that, that even makes it worse.
It does, yes, yes. Now, in order to fly, go ahead and skip. Go ahead and push that button. Just keep it held in.
This one?
Yep.
The home
And I
point
let go?
has been reset.
Okay.
I think we're getting ready to take off.
Yep, getting ready to take off. Short drive. Okay, so here now you can hold by your thumbs on here or pinch. I like to pinch. Now if you pinch, I'm going to turn this around. You can do video here. You can do photos. This is your pitch for your gimbal. So you can shoot the camera down or up and all that good stuff. So it's really quite cool, quite intuitive. Now I'm going to take off. Yes.
The pictures you're taking.
Yes.
This one here will shoot up to 8K, right?
No, this one I did 6K, but it has a professional camera on it.
Okay.
There is an 8K version. It has a consumer level camera on it, which is still quite good. But I decided to do the pro camera, the 6K, because of the YouTube channel.
Okay.
So we're going to take off.
Actually, I don't think YouTube takes much over 4K anyway.
Not right now, no.
I didn't think
no.
so.
This is it's kind of like built-in. Now there is actually two versions of this. I have the version 1. The original version is actually a version 2 of the Evo 2 because there's a different chip in it.
Okay.
But
your camera now is pointing across the street away from us.
correct.
So the two things that I see on the back side here are those sensors.
Yeah, there are sensors all over it. 2 in the back, 2 on the right side, 2 on the left side, 2 in the front, and 2 up top. Now, if you notice, it's wobbly a little bit. That's because the wind is really kicking up now. Right. But if you look on the camera, on the view, it's rock solid.
Yep.
It's not moving at all.
The GPS on it's rock solid.
Oh, GPS is rock solid. Yes. Okay. So we're and the nice thing about having 2 screens, let's say my screen that I'm watching from, my phone goes out, I can switch down to my remote and still have a screen, and I'm not freaking out going where.
Battery should go dead on the phone. I got you. Sure.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go up. I do have it in slower mode, so you can actually do it now. This thing can fly up to 45 miles an hour easy, but I'm not gonna do that because of the camera stuff. But if I really wanted to, I could take off like really fast, but I'm not doing that today. And because it's
Just
orange,
so people know, I keep reiterating this because these elderly people here, they squabble over the slightest little thing.
oh yes.
What we're doing is totally legal.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, as long as I'm not like flying at somebody's, big pane window and trying to look inside, it's legal.
Right.
And as far and as
Everybody
high up,
around here seems to think you're spying on Ethel on her 3-piece bathing suit laying by the pool.
no. But see, I don't know if you
Should
can.
I cut that out?
Nope.
That wasn't politically correct, was it?
No, but that's right. Now you can still see that quite easy, but the from the ground you can see my drone very easy. That's 150 feet up in the air.
Right.
Because it's orange, I can reach our standard height, which is 400 feet,
Yeah.
and you can still see it very
See,
easy.
mine's white.
Yes, it
If
blends
yours is
in.
too high on a foggy day,
You can't.
you
see
can't
it.
see it.
Nope. So I'm going to go ahead and start taping, but I'm just going to turn it around a little bit. I'm going to fly it, and then I'll let you see what the image is, and we can compare it with yours.
Just so everybody knows, I'm going to try to do that. Take his video and my video. I'm going to make. I don't know what he's going to do, but I'm going to make one video, and hopefully I can dub it in there where you can kind of see the difference between the picture quality.
There you go. Yep, that's not a problem. Like I said, this thing can take off if you really wanted to, up to 45 miles an hour. You can have it really slow, cinematic video. You can do photography. You can do up to 8 times zoom on this, and it's
I think
wonderful
I have
beast.
Zoom too, don't I? I just don't know how to use it. Didn't we figure that blue button over there?
Yeah, I kind of think it's a zoom, but I think it's a digital zoom.
Okay.
This one has, and I have to look back in. I think it's up to 6 times manual zoom, and then I said 8 times zoom, and I apologize. I think it's 16 times zoom.
Okay.
But it's still and
All
also
this camera stuff on these drones. The drone is cheap. It's the camera stuff that drives
Oh.
the price up.
Absolutely, it does.
And batteries.
And batteries, yes. Yeah, battery on this thing's over $200, but it has the longest flight time for a prosumer drone, which is again 40 minutes. So I can have all kinds
So
of.
have you done anything? Have anybody approached you yet about droning anything for money, real dollars?
Actually, I have, but it's not really something I feel comfortable doing, because a lot of times when you start doing that, especially for real estate, they say, "Oh yeah, I'll give you $150," and then you take the shot. Oh, you know what? Before I pay you, can you do this one more shot extra for me? Oh, you know what? That's not exactly what I wanted. Could you do this other little shot for you? So all of a sudden, you have about $500 of time that they're giving you $100 for, or whatever. So no, I've shied away from that. I just do this for my YouTube channel.
I was approached before all the FAA rules and stuff set in about a lot of weird stuff. I did some, but I kind of made it an understanding of what I was going to do, maybe not what they wanted me to do, for X amount of dollars.
Yes.
And the only other thing I will say, because I'm watching this, how people are making money with the drone thing, people should not be underpricing their value.
No, not at all. Yeah, you underprice your value, you're underpricing the rest of us.
Really, the idea of going out on a real estate deal, like you were saying, for $150 a house, that is, to my mind, that is way underpricing.
Oh, to do like 1 or 2 shots, that is fine. I don't mind doing that, but then it's like I said,
Is that our UFO flying up there
It
again?
is. Yeah, it is.
I think it's a bird.
You know, it might be, but that's pretty high for a bird.
Well, what kind of bird that would be up there? Anyway, we're rambling again.
Yes. Okay, do you want to take a shot of it landing over there?
Sure.
Okay.
See, I always catch mine when I'm flying. I don't like it to land in grass or gravel, so I always catch mine. Can you, with all the sensors, can you catch that?
I can. You have to really pull down on it because the sensors are excellent. But you have to be careful. On yours, you have a bar.
Right.
You have to put your hand out, not fingers up, or they're going to go off.
That's right.
So,
It's going to hurt.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
So the downward sensors doesn't see your hand?
It does, and did you hear it beeping like crazy?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
No,
well, okay. Well, it was beeping like crazy, saying, "Hey, there's something there," but I kept pulling down on the stick just to override it, and it did.
So for the price of the Autel,
Yes,
are you happy with it?
I am very happy with it.
Cool.
You know, the big question is, would you buy it again? I would say yes.
Would you?
Now, I would wait for the version 2 that's coming out in a few months, because the version 2 has chips in it that's going to be compatible with the smart controller that's coming out for this.
Okay.
Version 1, there's some smart controllers for it, but I would wait for the version 2. Yeah.
I know there's a protected clear piece that goes over that camera.
Yes.
Why do you fly it without it?
Oh, the protective piece, it's actually a gimbal, and actually this is the protective piece that's on it.
But isn't there a protective piece that clips on where it covers this whole area?
Oh, it covers the whole area, yes. That is the gimbal protector. If you put that on, the gimbal protector is just there for storage.
So the camera can't move?
Yeah, so when it's in the box, it doesn't do all this
And
kind of
as it
stuff.
says right on the front of it there, 6K.
Yep, 6K, you got it. Yep.
Yeah. So I know they're pricey, and
Yes.
you're happy with it.
Oh, I'm happy with it, yes.
How about part availability if you need new props?
Oh, new props. In fact, there's these props are old props.
Mhm.
There's actually low noise props that you can get for these. You can't get the old props anymore, but you can get the newer props. Now, all the Autels, even the version 1s that are coming out right now, that are being sold, they come with all the new props. So that's not. That's
I've
not
heard
a big deal.
stories that the quiet props, or you want to call them, that they're not as good as the original stuff. As far as, I don't know,
Yeah.
maneuverability maybe, or.
I heard that with DJI. With these
But
guys,
these ain't the same.
not really.
Okay.
No. In fact, a lot of people said they can't really tell the difference.
Yeah, on
between one and
my
the other.
Phantom 4, and I do know that the other props don't work as good on a Phantom.
Yeah.
Everybody's told me that.
Yes.
They say stick with the original.
Correct.
And I know that DJI right now, you can't hardly get the original props for a Phantom 4. They don't have any. They're sold out or something.
Yeah, you have to go to third
I'm
party.
lucky enough to have a brand new set in there in case I need them.
Yes.
So when I sell it, just know that.
Yeah, yeah. And every time you start a drone, you should always go through a systems check, and that includes rubbing your hands
That's right.
against the props, because if you find any nicks or chips,
That's right.
because what that'll do, if you fly with nicks and chips in it, it'll start doing this wobble thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the camera will be fine because it's on a gimbal.
Right.
But then you're gonna burn up your motors.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna cost.
And I don't want to do that.
No.
So I'm pretty persnickety about where I land. I know you are too.
Yes, I am.
Where we take off. We took off on a concrete pad here.
Correct.
So we don't have no dust or anything.
Yep.
Because dust will get in those little cracks and crevices right there. And then you could have problems. You
Yeah.
will have problems eventually.
Or in the motors of
in the motors of
gimbals.
that camera. And I don't want to replace that.
Nope.
All right. Well, send me. Maybe I can download yours into my computer before
can.
you go home.
Yes.
And then, do you have something you can download?
Yeah. Nope. I'm good.
I mean, out of mine. Do you have something you can download into
No, but we can. Well, yes, I do.
to take it home with you?
That's right, I do. Yes.
Because if I mail it to you, you know, last time it took forever for the stuff.
It did, yes.
Okay, we'll do that. All right, that's it.
All right.
That's it. We're out of here. Okay, and away we go. This is going to show you the difference in the picture quality. On the left is a Phantom 4 3-axle gimbal camera, shoots in 4K. On the right is the Autel Picture. It's a 6K camera, and it's a 3-axle gimbal. And I think you can definitely see the difference in the clarity and the color difference. The Autel, to my way of seeing things, takes it hands down. That's the difference between the cameras. The cameras is where the money's at in these things. Mine does a good job. Now, I will say mine's an older camera, so it could have something to do with how the picture quality looks because of that. Also, it's been in storage for a long time, and when I took it out of the case that I keep it in, I did not clean off the lens, and we forgot to take off the lens cap. It's like a sunglass. During the bright sun we have here in Florida, I usually keep that lens cap on there to kind of keep the sun glare down, and I forgot to take that off. So that in itself can affect the picture quality. I still have good picture quality on that. on that drone. I have no problem with it. And it handles well, and it flies well, and it's very stable in heavy winds because it's a heavy drone. His Autel on the right is exceptional. The color clarity there is exceptional. It's the GPS is solid on it. His drone, the 3-axle gimbal camera that's on the drone is very, very good. It's a very good drone. The Autels are expensive if you go to get one. That's the only thing. DJI drones, I think, are a little bit better priced. The big thing is DJI drones are made in China. If I remember right, the Autel drones are made in America. So with that being said, I'll tag this in so you can see the difference. That's what these videos was all about, to help those that's wanting to buy a professional drone. And you can see the difference there. So I hope this helps. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. That being said, I'm going to get out of here, and I appreciate all of you for watching. I appreciate ResslerMania's time to do this little experiment. He's got a video of his own coming out showing the difference, I think, in these drones. I look forward to watching them myself. I'll see you guys on the other side.